Well, we've had quite a few elements of comments coming in on the chat. Many compliments for Monkey's Fist, and we have one more geographical entry, which is from it's from some cheese, I think. But I think the place in Holland is called Holda, or is it Roda? I think it depends if you're Flemish or Belgian, perhaps. Sorry, Flemish or Dutch. And finally, I can put your minds at rest about the Leicestershire controversy. I alleged or suggested that maybe Northwest Leicestershire was the best, but I just want to say this was never the official policy of the Oban International Shanty Festival at home. And I'm grateful to Nick for the suggestion that, in fact, Southwest Leicestershire is superior to Northwest. But as I say, we do not take any stance on these internecine Leicestershire wars here. So I'm going to press on rapidly because I've equipped myself. I've got my octopus, which is my equivalent of the piratical parrot, and I've got my biscuit, which has got a ship on it, so I feel suitably nautical. And if laryngitis strikes, of course, I'm never without a fisherman's friend. So all set and raring to go here now.
Practice safe sex, Harry. Practice safe sex.
Fisherman's friend is the.
Was that some kind of a come on, Martin? But
you should be so lucky.
So, talking of sex, no, that's not a good link. That's not a good link. I'm sorry, Steve and Sandra. Steve and Sandra are coming up next, and this is a huge pleasure for me to introduce them because I've known them for literally more years than I care to remember now. But they were a very early friend to Muldoon's Picnic in our early endeavours at folk festivals, endlessly encouraging and kind to us, and we will never forget that. You were listed on our early social media adventures. Anyone remember MySpace as one of our influences? So you're kind of if you will, Sandra and Steve. And I'm sorry, I got confused. I thought I could hear your voices in my head earlier. It's because your Facebook page had started playing music at me, and it was very disorientating. But anyway, I'll try and post some link to your stuff in a moment. But anyway, I'm going to hand over to Martin in a minute, which I'm sure you'll all think is a mercy. But meanwhile, I want to introduce you all the way from I nearly said Lancashire, but of course that was then, and this is now all the way from Cumbria. Sandra and Steve, please make them welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We are absolutely flattered that we had any influence at all on Muldoon's Picnic, because clearly they're fantastic performers. And if we can claim any credit at all for encouraging them in their early years, then we're dead sure.
We'll take it all.
Yeah, but we'll take that. We'll take that. So here we are. We're in Staveley. We're in the Lake District, and we have become quite regular attenders at the Glasgow Sing Around. Fantastic. Recommend it. Right. So Steve and I are two of a larger group of people who normally sing together. We're in two different lineups. One is called All at Sea, and the other one is called Close Quarters. We aren't at close quarters with anybody else. We live together so we can sing together. We're going to start with a Tom Lewis song. I've actually got a frog in my throat because I've been singing my head off here with everybody else this evening. So we're going to start with Tom Lewis's I'm Marching Inland. And we have to own up from the off that we learned the song with a slightly different line in one of the verses, and we just can't unlearn it. So for anybody out there who thinks, oh, Tom didn't write that, you're quite right. The end of one of our verses is not Tom's words.
But we don't know where we got it from.
So if anybody can
we might blame Jim McGeehan, I'm not sure, but it could be.
Yeah, if anybody can tell us where we got these words from, we'd be really pleased to know. I'm marching inland from the shore.
Over my shoulder I'm carrying an oar. If someone asks me what is the funny thing you got, then I know I'll never go to sea no more, no more. Then I know I'll never go to sea no more. Lord Nelson had a sure fine way of curing Maldonare. And if you pay attention, his secret I will share. To every seasick sailor he gave this advice for free. If you're feeling seasick, sit underneath the tree. I'm marching inland from the shore. Over me shoulder I'm carrying an oar. If someone asks me what is that funny thing you've got, then I know I'll never go to sea no more, no more. Then I know I'll never go to sea no more. Columbus, he set sail to find out if the world was round. He kept on sailing to the west until he ran aground. He thought he found the Indies, but he found the USA. I know some navigators who can still do that today. I'm marching inland from the shore. Over me shoulder I'm carrying an oar. If someone asks me what is that funny thing you've got, then I know I'll never go to sea no more, no more. Then I know I'll never go to sea no more. Drake is in his hammock and 1,000 miles away. Grenville's revenge is at the bottom of the bay. Even Walter Raleigh didn't die in bed. In the Tower of London he lost his head. I'm marching inland from the shore. Over me shoulder I'm carrying an oar. If someone asks me what is that funny thing you got, then I know I'll never go to sea no more, no more. Then I know I'll never go to sea no more. So sailors, take a warning from these men of high renown. When you leave the ocean and it's time to settle down, never cast your anchor less than 90 miles from shore. There'll always be temptation to be off to sea once more. I'm marching inland from the shore. Over me shoulder I'm carrying an oar. If someone asks me what is that funny thing you've got, then I know I'll never go to sea no more, no more. Then I know I'll never go to sea no more.
Okay,
Right.
so
we had a little link before from Harry, unbeknown to him, because he showed you a packet of Fisherman's Friend, which come all the way from Fleetwood in Lancashire. And this is where the inspiration came for this song from Fleetwood. If anyone goes to Fleetwood, and we did for many, many years to Fleetwood Folk Festival, then if you walk along the promenade, then there's a little group of statues by a lady called Anita Lafford, and it's called Welcome Home, and it's a little family who are looking out to sea, waiting, we presume, for father to come back. And I just loved it, and this is the song about that, but it's not called Welcome Home, it's called Time for the Leaving. Children are crying now, wives' faces wear a frown, we're off to the fishing ground. Time for the leaving, sun setting in the west, birds sleeping in the nest, no time for us to rest. Time for the leaving, time for the leaving, time to be out on the sea, time for the leaving, wild oceans calling to me. Tide's turning, running free. Time's running out for me. Don't know how long we'll be. Time for the leaving. Up anchor, off we go. No matter rain or snow. Set sail, the wind does blow. Time for the leaving. Time for the leaving. Time to be out on the sea. Time for the leaving. Wild oceans calling to me. White horses on the waves, fighting the storms and gales. It's hard for the fishing trade. Time for the leaving. Nets full, we're on our way back home to claim our pay, until it's time to say, time for the leaving. Time for the leaving. Time to be out on the sea. Time for the leaving. Wild oceans calling to me. Harbour comes into view. I'm coming home to you. It's just for a week or two. Time for the leaving. Children are laughing now. Wives' faces smiling now. We're home from the fishing ground. This time we're staying. We're home from the fishing ground. This time we're staying. Thank you.
Well, we're happy to do another one, but if you're short on time, we could stop now.
I'll go on, do another one. Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
Please.
Well, we've got a particular liking for this next song. Then it's the song about the Battle of Jutland from Les Sullivan, and we were spoken to by a man at Chester Festival a couple of years ago who was really quite forthright in expressing the fact that the HMS Indefatigable wasn't mentioned in the song because his wife's uncle was actually lost from that ship. But I don't think anybody could blame Les for trying to
make a rhyme out of Indefatigable.
Trying to get that to scan in the lyric. So we forgive him. But we always mention Andrew, who was lost off Indefatigable.
Is it Andrew?
It was. Where are you going, my Billy-o? Where are you going, my Billy-o? I'm joining a ship in Scarborough Flow. That's where I'm going, my Nancy. I'm joining Queen Mary, Nancy-o. Joining Queen Mary, Nancy-o. She's bristling with guns and ready to go to sail to glory with Jellicoe. But where is Queen Mary? Gone now. And where is the glory? Gone now. And 6,000 sailors gone now. They have gone to the bottom at Jutland. Where are you going, my Rodney-o? Where are you going, my Rodney-o? I'm joining a ship in Scarborough Flow. That's where I'm going, my Nancy. joining the Black Prince,
Nancy-O. Joining the Black Prince, Nancy-O. She's bristling with guns and ready to go to sail to glory with Jellicoe.
But where is the Black Prince?
Gone now.
And where is the glory?
Gone now. And 6,000 sailors gone now. They have gone to the bottom at Jutland.
Where are you going, my Johnny-O?
Where are you going, my Johnny-O? I'm joining a ship in Scapa Flow. That's where I'm going, my Nancy.
I'm joining Invincible
Nancy-O. Joining Invincible Nancy-O. She's bristling with guns and ready to go to sail to glory with Jellicoe.
But where is Invincible?
Gone now.
And where is the glory?
Gone now. And 6,000 sailors gone now. They have gone to the bottom at Jutland.
And where is Invincible?
Gone now.
And where is the Black Prince?
Gone now.
And where is Queen Mary?
Gone now. They have gone to the bottom at Jutland.
Thank you.
What a fantastic song! Thank you so much. Well, all I can say, people, is if you're having half as much fun as I am, then you're still having quite a lot of fun, and that's something to be proud of, isn't it? In these circumstances. I need to hand over to my co-MC Martin now to take us home. I'm sorted, as I said. I've got my fisherman's friends, got my chocolate with a ship on it, got my pet octopus. So I'm going to crack open another beer. Thank you, Tom, for the beer. And hand over to Martin. Martin, what do you say?
I say, let's keep going.
Yes.
We're slightly behind time, but let's not let that bother us.
Keep your chat window open, people. Excellent chat is happening, so be part of
it. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Given that the time is slipping away from us, I have a special request if we might be able to have a slight change of order. Derek, I see you're ready to go. Let's just go to Derek if you're up for it. So Derek has been based around the Exmouth area. He's also known as Salmonella Ship's Cook, and he's going to give us a few wee songs here, and I'm sure he'll tell you more about himself if that's okay. Derek, take it away.
Yeah. No worries, you get me? Yeah, all good. Yeah, I've been singing shanties for 12 to 13 years, mainly with the Exmouth Shanty Men. So I'll give you a few songs, some you'll know, one you won't, and please join in. As I walked out on London Street, press gang there I chanced for to meet. They asked me if I'd join the fleet. On board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. Come, brother shipmates, tell me do, what kind of treatment they give to you, that I might know before I go. On board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. When I got there, to my surprise, all that they told me was rotten lies. There was no round and jolly old man on board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. The first thing they'd done, they took me in hand. They whipped me with the tar and the strand. They whipped me till I could not stand. On board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. Well, I was married, my wife's name was Grey. 'Twas she that led me to go astray. 'Twas she that made me go away. On board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. Next I get my feet on the shore to see them London girls once more. I'll never go to sea no more. On board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. I'm my own audience. Well, this next one I sang with the Exmouth Shantymen for many years, and it's all about the hierarchy on a ship, which of course was the captain right up there and the crew, the scutter buckets below. So it's an easy chorus, which I start off with, so please join in. Haul away the bowling boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, we're here to make you pay. Never mind the weather boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, get cracking on your way. God has laid his table out, we all know where we sit. The captain's in the carver chair, the first mate's at his hip. The boatswain's by the fireside, the surgeon's tucked up warm, and we're all on the upper deck, fighting through the storm. Up, haul away the bowling boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, we're here to make you pay. Never mind the weather boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, get cracking on your way. Kit is in the marketplace, Maud is in the town. Oh, when we get to port again, we'll dance them ladies round. When we've had our fun ashore and money spent so free, we'll pack our bags, be off again, once more on the sea. Up, haul away the bowling boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, we're here to make you pay. Never mind the weather boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, get cracking on your way. Me mother often told me when I was just a lad, never go to sea, me boy, you'll end up old and sad. You'll spend your life upon a ship, so little on the shore. A gypsy of the ways, me lad, don't go to sea no more. Up, haul away the bowling boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, we're here to make you pay. Never mind the weather boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, get cracking on your way. I went on board a thinking that I would see the world. Riches and good fortune, all would be unfurled. But many years of sailing has taught one thing to me. All men are born equal, except scurvy dogs like me. Up, haul away the bowling boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, we're here to make you pay. Never mind your weather boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, get cracking on your way. Up, haul away the bowling boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys, we're here to make you pay. Never mind the weather boys, haul away today. Haul away the bowling boys. The old man said, Billy! Before we get there, time flies when you're enjoying this stuff. Now, let me just say this. There's a charity that's been raised for this evening. Now, I went on early and did my little bit, and I noticed on there, you tick the little box, you get the the tax relief on it. I think that gives an extra 20% to it. So if you haven't donated, then do, and make sure you tick the little box to get the extra monies. Stick around because the next group are fabulous. Tom and La Bruyere de Court, they're absolutely wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So I'll sing this last song. It was collected in Watch It in Somerset, and again another chorus one, which we need at this time of night to keep it all rolling along and buzzing. So thanks very much. My name's been Derek Brooks. Thanks for inviting me. Thanks to Tom and everybody else who's invited, Harry and Martin. Thank you very much indeed. Here we go. I'll take a breath, and most importantly, I'll take a little drink. Oh, so much better. Well, it was one fine morning in the month of May. Oh, one fine morning in the month of May. I thought I heard the captain say, the Rosabella, she sails today. And we're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board right down to board the saucy Rosabella. Well, we're a deep water ship with a deep water crew. We're a deep water ship with a deep water crew. We can stick to the shore, but we're buggered if we do. Aboard the Rosabella, and we're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board right down to board the saucy Rosabella. Well, those Oban girls, they are good and true. Those Oban girls, they are good and true. But they're not for the likes of me and you aboard the Rosabella. And we're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board right down to board the saucy Rosabella. Well, it's round Cape Horn in the month of May. Round Cape Horn in the month of May. And round Cape Horn is a bloody long way aboard the Rosabella. And we're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board right down to board the saucy Rosabella. Well, those Exmouth girls, they all should grieve. Those Exmouth girls, they all should grieve, because they spent my money and they made me leave aboard the Rosabella. And we're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board right down to board the saucy Rosabella. Well, it was one fine morning in the month of May. Oh, one fine morning in the month of May. I thought I heard the captain say, the Rosabella, she sails today. And we're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board right down to board the saucy Rosabella. And we're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board right down to board. Good night and thank you. The saucy Rosabella. Hey, thank you. Cheers, God bless. I shall now be part of the Rosabella. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you. That was wonderful. That was fantastic. Your pints well deserved there, mate. That was wonderful singing. Thank you so much.
Great.
Thanks
Cheers.
for that.
Thank you.
That was brilliant. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.